As always, Kal Halal Yem La Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim Yahal Kadash. Just want to notify you guys of the news that we have for the UK today. That there will be mass testing. Mass testing will be rolled out in London, Kent, and Essex secondary schools. Secondary schools are essentially like the high schools of America, but the equivalent of UK. So what you guys call high schools is basically what the UK calls secondary schools. So let's go further into this. Yep. Obviously, the elect are just going to be tested, as Apostle Tahar said. He said, what did he say? Salakia. He said that the UK will be tried first. The elects within the UK will be tried first. How willing we're of that elect. We're the ones who are going to be trialed. I'll bring the scripture soon, but let me read this quickly. So the Health Secretary, Matt Hancock, warns of a worrying rise in cases in London, Kent and Essex. Mass testing will be rolled out for secondary school-aged children in that age group in the worst affected parts of those regions. He warns at Downing Street press conference that the fight is not over and urges that don't blow it now. Wait, let me skip to the main part. Cases. Okay, let's go down a bit. Obviously, they highlighted here mass testings will be rolled out for secondary school aged children. So basically, from high school kids essentially. Can't really get the age range. I think it's from age 11 to like age 16. But yeah, that should be the age range. It comes amid worrying rise in London, Kent and Essex. Yep. Okay, I'm in London as well. But I'm in college, which is beyond high school. So obviously I'm fortunate that Yahweh has had mercy on me as well. But another testimony as well is that I think it's here. They mentioned the boroughs of which the secondary schools that they roll out the mass testing. So it says here, 4 London boroughs are among the areas with the top 20 highest rates in England, which is where I am right now. Havering, which was the 8th highest rate of any local authority area, Barking, and Dagenham, Waltenham, Forest, and Redbridge. Fortunately, Yahweh didn't put the borough that I live in this list right here, so don't have to go through this testing. So thank Yahweh for that as well. Kal Halal Yem La Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. Because as soon as I saw this notification, I knew that the test is coming. Like, not just the test for the coronavirus, but for basically to be trialed, as the scripture says. Come, let me go to the scripture right now quickly. So if you go to Psalms 4 verse 5, yeah. So right now it's pretty much the time to start fasting and praying, and by doing that, we are offering sacrifices in the right spirit. Because you know that when we suffer our flesh, Yahweh will hear us. Yahweh Shai. And if you go to Psalms 4 verse 8, if we keep fasting and praying, have our faith strong in Yahweh Shai and Yahweh Shai, then we'll sleep in peace. We don't have to worry as much. All we'll have to do is just keep going, keep teaching, keep doing the will of the Father, keep following the commandments to the best of our ability. And yeah, in peace, in Psalms 4 verse 8 it says, "In peace I will lie down and sleep, for you alone, O Yahweh, will keep me safe." Then that's the wisdom that we need.